Hello my awesome viewers, my name is A-LEX and welcome to the very first edition of A-LEX Wrestling. Raw is War. And tonight we've got 5 awesome matches and it will all culminate in our main event when Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins go one-on-one in round 1 of the King of the Ring tournament. Let's get into the first match. The bell sounds and we are underway with the very first ever A-LEX Wrestling Raw is War match. And it is starting off hot as Pac quickly takes control over Apollo and Cedric Alexander. But now both men back up and seem to be teaming on Pac for the time being until Apollo broke up that tag team there, that makeshift team. And now Pac, as Apollo takes him down with the elbow to the back. Cedric sends him off the corner. He collided with Apollo there, but did not fall to the mat. Now has him up, but Pac escapes. Cedric and Pac at it again as Pac gets dropped with that European uppercut. Now the scoop slam to Apollo. Missed the dropkick on Pac. Apollo back to taking it to Cedric here as he sends him off the ropes. Pac now, or I should say Apollo. Hip toss to Cedric. And a big kick to the head by Apollo Crews. Powerbomb stacking up Cedric, but Apollo was there to break it up. Man, it's so fast, so far that it's hard to keep track of what's going on. Double team by Apollo and Cedric. Big kick to the back of the head. The winner of this match will be getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. So this is a big match as Pac hits the running kick to the face of Apollo. And now they go back and forth. Big forearms and uppercuts. Both men collapsing. Apollo, though, still up as Cedric goes behind and gets him with the German suplex. Pac connecting with a knee to the face of Apollo Crews. Now Crews getting some revenge there and throwing Pac to the outside with that body slam. Pac off the ropes, but Apollo focuses his attention now on Cedric. Sends Pac into the corner. And Cedric with the Frankensteiner. Cedric looked for a kick to the midsection, but Pac caught him into that leg hold, but he got out of it. Now Michinoku driver on Apollo, 1-2. No! Apollo got the shoulder up at 2 after being driven down hard on his neck with that Michinoku driver. Now big super kick to the back of the head of Apollo. He counters into a German, rolls through a second one with the bridge. 2 count, and that's all. Now Cedric Alexander climbing to the top rope, split-legged moonsault, but the pin's broken up by Apollo. Pac, the only one standing right now, as he goads on the crowd. But Cedric Alexander back up and taking out both men before getting dropped with that hip toss. Follow a slam by the powerful Apollo Crews as he's now got the military press on Cedric Alexander, and Apollo on fire right now, taking out both men. Now insecurity to the head of Apollo. That would drop him down. Pac caught Cedric Alexander with the float over DDT. Enziguri attempt by Apollo misses. Cedric hits him with the suplex, roll through into another one. 3 amigos a la Eddie Guerrero. Goes behind, standing switch. Enziguri to the head. Double team here by Pac and Cedric Alexander to take down Apollo. German suplex by Pac. 1, 2. No. 2.9. That was almost it. Backstabber to Apollo. Enziguri. Apollo with the victory roll. 1. No, only a 1 count on Pac. Takes down both men, does Apollo. Sends him into the corner. Now focusing his attention on Cedric Alexander, who he drops with a Samoan drop. Enziguri to the head of Cedric. Pac with the brutalizer. Is he going to tap out? No, he gets to the ropes. Oh, roll up here, but that's also on the ropes. Pack up top, the red arrow. But again, the rope break calls for the referee to stop the pin, and now Cedric getting dumped to the outside by Apollo there. Apollo with the big elbow to the back of Pac. Belly to belly suplex. Military press into slam. Now we got him up and down with the Samoan drop. Enziguri misses. Pac fighting off both men, hits an Enziguri on Cedric, but gets caught with the belly to belly by Apollo. Let's see the action here. Fast and furious to start off Raw is where we still got that tremendous main event of Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins. That will be our main event tonight, and that's going to be one hell of a contest. Enziguri again by Pac, or I should say 2-Pac by Apollo. Dropkick follows it up. Now Apollo takes down Cedric Alexander with that Samoan drop. Has Pac up in the air and slams him to the mat. Cedric now. Detonation kick. Pac's up. Suplex. Oh no, brainbuster on Pac. Now. Oh, big spinning kick off the top rope by Cedric. Cedric's on fire right now. He needs to capitalize and go for a cover, but he and Pac going at it now. Back and forth they go. Cedric fired up. Super kick. Apollo catches him though. Has him up and down and sending him all the way to the floor. Apollo's feeling it here. Getting fired up as Cedric back into the ring. Brainbuster. Oh, but again, the military press. And now doing it to Pac as well, showing dominance over his opponents. DDT there by Cedric takes Apollo down to the ground. Go behind, got it up. Oh! A blue thunder bomb. It's not over. Cedric kicked out at 2.9. Oh, both men down from one punch by Apollo. Pac countering. Oh, super kick to the back of the head. Cedric gonna climb to the top rope. No. Big punch to the head. Oh, Enziguri to the head by Pac. Oh, roll up here by Cedric on Apollo 1. No, Pac breaks it up. Rolls him over into the brutalizer. Is that gonna be the end? No, he escapes the hold. And this match is gonna continue. Pac got him up and dropping him down to the outside. And oh, Cedric and Pac colliding in the ring. Both going down. Now, Apollo back into the ring. All three men back into the ring, I should say. Oh, and great strategy there by Apollo to make both men collide and hit heads there. Damaging both opponents at the same time. German suplex roll through into a German at the bridge, but Pac able to break it up immediately. Gets caught with the Samoan drop. Cedric now taking up both men. Elbow to the face of Cedric. Enziguri to the head of Apollo. Now Cedric from behind, German suplex. Pac sends him off the ropes. Apollo sends Pac off the ropes. Everybody running the ropes here as Cedric gets tossed. Samoan drop to the outside. Suplexes in the ring as the three amigos connect and send Apollo to the ground. Kick to the face from Pac there as we pass 20 minutes in this match. Cedric from behind, a back elbow by Pac. Cedric takes out both men. Cedric may be looking for that lumbar check. Needs to go for it soon if he wants to win this match. And it sends him into the corner, but Apollo landed on his feet. Detonation kick to Pac. Belly to Cedric. German to Apollo all the way out of the ring. Spinning heel kick there by Cedric Alexander, goes behind, but a back elbow stops the lumbar check. And then Enziguri connects. Oh, Michinoku driver! But Pac breaks it up. Inverted Rana. He climbs to the top rope, but Cedric stops him from being able to hit the black arrow. Now got him. Oh no! Apollo broke that up before Pac could hit a move on Cedric. He climbs to the top rope, but Pac grabs a German suplex to Cedric Alexander. DDT to Cedric. Oh, that gets caught with the Samoan drop. Oh, flatliner by Cedric Alexander. Military press and dropping him to the outside. Apollo with a standing moonsault. 1, 2, no! Pac kicked out again. And now Pac and Cedric going at it right in front of Apollo Crews as he watches on. A super kick by Pac. Got Apollo up. Suplex. And, oh, Cedric was looking for the brainbuster maybe there, but Pac was able to evade. Now the Samoan dropped the Pac. Frankensteiner to Apollo. DDT to Pac. 25 minutes in, and these three men show no sign of stopping. Oh, standing moonsault again by Apollo, but it's broken up by Cedric Alexander. Big kick to the head of Cedric. Up the ropes into the Frankensteiner. Just spiked him on the mat. Kick to the back of the head. Another kick. Now to Pac this time. Gut wrench suplex. Pac takes out Apollo. Has him up and down. This match could go on all night. Got him up and down with that military press. He sends Cedric off the ropes, and now the pin on Pac. 1, 2. No, it's broken up at 2. Brutalizer. The brutalizer on Apollo. And Apollo taps out. Pac has won the match, and he will have a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. 100% to start us off, but that's not all. Let's get into our next match of the night. Here we go for our next match of the night as Sonya Deville makes her way to the ring. She will be going one-on-one for the first time ever with Hikaru Shida. And our next match here on Raw is War. And here comes her opponent, Hikaru Shida, AEW World Women's Champion, coming to the ring, ready to throw down with the former MMA fighter, Sonya Deville, right now, here on the A-LEX YouTube channel. Speaking of the A-LEX YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and like the video as we begin this match with a nice move there by Sonya Deville. She picks her up and slams her down now. Sonya quickly coming out on top here, it seems, as she now takes the leg of Hikaru and drives it into the mat. Hikaru gets caught again and taken off her feet to the floor. Now mounting her into the armbar, but Hikaru Shida was able to get to the ropes. Big neck breaker takes down Sonya Deville. They lock up and Sonya hits the mat off of that headlock takedown with the belly to belly. Takes down Hikaru Shida. They lock up and Sonya was looking for something there, but instead she gets suplexed all the way to the outside and to the floor by Shida. But Sonya back into the ring. Big knee to the head by Hikaru. Goes for a palm strike, but it did not connect. Now has the arm and an armbar of her own. Getting some payback for earlier in the match when Sonya locked in an armbar on Shida. And now Sonya with the strikes. Devastating strikes to Hikaru. Triangle hold here. But Shida's able to escape. Big knee to the midsection into the cover by Sonya Deville. 1. Only a 1 count before Shida got her shoulders up. They lock up. Off the ropes they both go. They collide. Neither competitor going down here as Shida now grabs her. Pulls her over. Hits the elbow to the back. Goes for the cover but doesn't even get a 1 count. Shida from behind. Back elbow by Sonya. Sonya gets caught with the body slam. Now she has Shida. Brings her into the corner, hits the knee to the midsection, goes for the cover again. 1. Only a 1 count. Now they go back and forth as we pass 5 minutes in this match. No time limit, of course, just like our opening match. As Sonya now goes off the rope. Big knee to the face. Shida goes for a Frankensteiner, but gets caught into the power bomb, and a 2 count, but it's not going to be the end. Now the combination of strikes by Sonya Deville, followed by the lariat. Off the ropes they both go. Spear! The spear by Sonya, but Hikaru's right back up and continuing to fight on. Neckbreaker by Shida. She goes off the ropes. Big boot to the face. Big palm strike into the neckbreaker again. Oh, but she gets caught with the Samoan drop. And the momentum shifting back into the corner of Sonya Deville. But as I say that, Hikaru counters, hits the knees on the back. But now Kimura locked in. Expertly applied by Sonya Deville. But Hikaru able to break it up once more. Now takes her down. Has the stretch muffler applied. Not a move you see every day nowadays, and Sonya Deville able to escape it again. Off the ropes, and Shida falls to the mat. Sonya says it's over and hits the big boot. Into the cover, 1, 2, no. Hikaru Shida kicked out. Big forearm to the face. Up off the top, but she does not connect as Sonya moved out of the way and hits the lariat. Shida counters into the stretch muffler again. But again, Sonya Deville able to escape it with a kick to the face. Hikaru got her. Elbow in the back. Armbar applied. Sonya once more able to break out of the hold. Shida from behind. Back elbow by Sonya. She says it's over. Combination of kicks and knees by Sonya Deville. As she goes off the ropes with a double knee drop to the midsection. Here we go. Oh, dropping her face first on the mat. A variation of maybe a Faithbreaker Styles Clash, I don't know. But it looked effective. And now Shida back up. Pump strike to the back of the head. Kimura in the corner. But that's going to be a rope break for Hikaru Shida. Now Shida with the elbow to the back, driving the knees into the back now. Shida going to attempt to continue her offense here as she connects with a drop kick right to the face. Now Sonya sends her off the ropes, back elbow to the face. And Sonya adjusts her tights, hits the big lariat. Hikaru got her up and down with the suplex, and now here it comes, the running knee. But Sonya's right back up. Oh, submission applied. Will this be the end for Sonya Deville? No, she escapes it. Shida got her up. Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no. Another kick out by Sonya Deville. Submission again, but she's in the ropes. That's going to cause a rope break. And now here we go. Trading shots. Sonya with the big roundhouse kick. Drop kick by Shida. Shida's fired up. She climbs to the top rope. Double knees miss. Knees first. Face first into the floor. SKO by Shida. She calls for the end again. Off the ropes. The knee. The cover. But Sonya gets the rope. Oh, shot right to the midsection of Hikaru Shida, and now driving the knee into the mat. She can take out the knee, takes out the legs. Shida will not be able to hit the knee. But now she's got her up. Oh, and drops her face first on the mat. Picks her up again. Goes in front. Suplex, no, Falcon Arrow again. 1, 2, no. She has done the deal multiple times tonight, but neither time has it ended the match. Oh, she's got her up. Falcon Arrow to Shida. 1, 2, no. Shida got her up. Another Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no. Kick attempt by Sonya does not connect, but that shot right to the ribs does. Now they lock up. Shida's got her. Elbow to the back. Now Shida fired up. Neckbreaker. Both down. Trying to regain their stamina here to fight on. Oh, brutal spine buster by Sonya Deville. Got her up and down. Face first on the mat again, but Shida's back up. Shida with a submission hold. Sonya, is she gonna tap out? No, she gets out of it again. Goes for a lariat, it missed. Drop kick attempt by Shida, misses. Kick to the stomach by Shida. Sends Sonya down on the mat, now off the ropes. Running knee. But she's too tired to capitalize. Too tired to go for the cover. Shida now dragging her away from the corner. Going behind. But the Fujiwara armbar locked in by Sonya Deville. No. Hikaru Shida able to break out once more. Enziguri by Sonya Deville. Both of these competitors so tired, so worn out. As the Kimura's locked in, and Shida has tapped. Hikaru Shida has tapped out to Sonya Deville. 20 minutes, almost 21 minutes in a 100% match. That's only the second match of the night. Don't go away. Wardlow is in action when we get back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wardlow. A man who is still very new to pro wrestling, but they call him Mr. Mayhem because he causes mayhem in that ring and absolutely destroys all you put in front of him. But tonight, he might have the toughest task of his young career as he takes on the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. This is a match you definitely are not going to want to miss, as Samoa Joe, one of the all-time greatest submission specialists and strikers in this sport, goes one-on-one with Wardlow here tonight, and our third match of the evening. And it starts out with both men swinging at one another. Samoa Joe now with the Kawada kicks to the head, goes for the quick cover over Wardlow, but Wardlow's able to kick out. They lock up, sends him off the ropes, but gets caught with or blocked there as he went for the boot. Now Wardlow went for the cover to knock in a 1 count. Both men up, and now testing strength, and Wardlow wins the battle there. As Wardlow, I think, definitely has the advantage when it comes to strength here, as he's just built like a tank. Reminds a lot of people of a young Brock Lesnar, myself included, as Samoa Joe stomps away at the back and now sends Wardlow into the corner. Big chop to the chest, and now a kicks to the head by Samoa Joe. Turns him over into the cover, but not even a 1 count just yet for Samoa Joe, as Wardlow drives his fist into the face of the submission machine, and now big club to the back. Goes in front, chop to the chest by Joe, punch to the head by Wardlow, and Wardlow collapses first. Samoa Joe off the ropes with the big penalty kick. But Wardlow catches him, goes for a powerbomb, but he gets dumped all the way to the outside. Now Samoa Joe coming out after him. Oh, but Wardlow is taking down Joe as Joe sends him into the guardrail and into the other guardrail now. As we have a brawl on the outside here. Wardlow back into the ring at the count of 13, and Samoa Joe in at 15. Now Wardlow continuing to punch away at Samoa Joe. 5 minutes into this match, and these two have already hit each other like trucks. As Joe went for the cover there, but it was a rope break. And now Wardlow gets caught up and dropped onto the apron to the floor with that suplex by Samoa Joe. Gets back into the ring relatively quickly, and look, Samoa Joe. The big Death Valley driver, and then the forearm to the face into the Boston Crab. Look at the torque on the body there body not supposed to be bending that way, but Samoa Joe just ruthless. Joe sent off the corner, or off the ropes I should say, and hit with the back body drop. Wardlow showing his power as he hits a almost one-arm slam there. And now, again, driving the fist to the face. Both men off the ropes, and Wardlow hits a big lariat. Off the ropes again, another back body drop. But now, Joe sends him off the ropes, goes for a lariat, but it was ducked for the big man, and now, Joe connecting with kicks to the midsection. Lifts him up, enziguri to the head. Now they lock up, and Joe hits the STO. Off the ropes into the big boy senton. Now, Joe was looking for a suplex, but it's countered into a suplex by Wardlow. Another suplex by Wardlow here, this time stalling before dropping Samoa Joe down to the mat like a sack of hot rocks. Here we go, Wardlow bringing the pain again as Wardlow gets fired up. Brings him up to his feet. Off the ropes, they both go in a big time lariat. Takes Joe out, but Joe back up first. Joe now with the power bomb, stacking him up. Oh, that was almost a 3. Joe almost got the win as now he goes off the ropes. Senton again. Wardlow got him up and down. Mojo's still fighting, but he gets caught. Up and down. There's the cover. 1, 2, no. Samoa Joe kicked out. Enziguri to the head. Joe now sends him off the ropes into the big boot. Off the ropes again into the senton. Joe got him up. Oh! Emerald Flosion, and Wardlow fell to the outside, but he's right back up. Good God, what is this man made of? Got him up and down. 1, 2, no! Joe sends him off the ropes. He goes off the ropes as well. And now Joe, fired up as he goes behind. Back elbow by Wardlow. Joe sends him into the corner. And now Joe, just driving the boot into the face over and over again. Joe pulls him out, lifts him up, no. And now we go back and forth as these two big, powerful men just collide here as Wardlow hits the lariat. Wardlow got him up and drops him down to the floor off that apron suplex. And now Joe back into the ring at 4. Joe, power bomb again. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Samoa Joe has beaten Wardlow here in this match. And after that win, Joe definitely going to impress after that. My God, but Wardlow had a great performance there as well. Even though he came up short, he looked good in defeat. But in the end, Samoa Joe was just too experienced and too much for Wardlow here tonight. And I'm sure Wardlow will be kicking himself after that match. But now it's time for a tag team match to come up. We're going to have the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, taking on the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane and Asuka. Here they come, Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. The Riot Squad are making their way to the ring for our semi-main event of the night. This one going to be the first tag team match ever in A-LEX Wrestling Raw is War, so I'm very excited for it. And it looks as though Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan are ready, but so do Asuka and Kairi Sane as they get set to do battle as a team once again. The bell sounds. We are underway with our semi-main event of the night. And starting us out, we got Liv Morgan and Asuka in the ring. Asuka hitting the forearms to the face, sends her off the ropes, running, and they both collide, but neither woman going down, but Asuka with the open hand slap right to the face, followed by the elbow to the back of the head, but Liv lifted her up and took her down. Now Asuka sent into the corner, but she gets out. Knee to the midsection by Liv Morgan, who then drives the knee into the mat. Goes for a kick that missed. Asuka connects with an enziguri, though, right to the head of Liv Morgan. Now Asuka with the enziguri. Again, the Morgan, as Ruby Riott is the legal person in their team after being tagged in, and now Ruby with the club to the back into the Boston Crab high angle. Boston Crab to be exact, but Asuka got out of it. Big headbutt there. But now she catches Ruby Riott into the Kimura lock, but thankfully for Ruby, she was able to get out. Tag out to Kairi Sane as Kairi and Asuka double team Ruby Riott there. She decides to tag back out to Liv Morgan. Double drop kick there by Ruby and Liv. Now, elbow to the back by Liv Morgan. Punch right to the face and sends Kairi off the ropes, and a hip toss takes her down. Now got the armbar applied, referee asking if she wants to give up, but she didn't. And now, eats a drop toe hold. Big punch right to the face of Liv Morgan, but the hip toss again to Kairi Sane, followed by the scrape of the boot to the face. And now, I think that pissed Kairi off as she takes down Liv Morgan, goes after the leg now. And the Paradise Lock submission, is that going to be the end? No. That's going to be the end, I meant to say. Liv was able to get out, tags out to Ruby. Kairi tags out to Asuka. Now Asuka and Ruby going at it. Big shoulder block there by Asuka, takes her down. Asuka drags her closer to her corner, elbow to the back. Now Asuka gets sent into the corner. Whoa, look at this. Reminds me of Rey Mysterio. With that, beautifully done. Hurricane Rana just faked Asuka out into it. And now Asuka gets driven down on the mat, but Asuka fighting back with a kick to the face. Got her up and down with that vertical suplex, and now Ruby going to tag out again to Morgan. Goes for the enziguri, does not connect. Asuka with the armbar on Morgan. Ruby had to get out of the ring because she couldn't break it up. But thankfully for Liv Morgan, she was able to find an escape route there. Sends Asuka into the corner. Monkey flips her out right into the center of the ring. Tag out to Kairi, but Liv taking down both competitors here. Going for the cover on Sane, but the Pirate Princess kicked out. Big elbow to the back by Liv Morgan into the cover one. Only a 1 count. Lock up. Knee to the midsection. Stomp to the back of the head. Oh, look at this. She rolled her into a guillotine, but Kairi got out of it. Now Kairi gets slammed onto the ring apron, down to the floor, and now a spine buster on the outside by Ruby Riott. As Ruby and Liv work together very well here tonight. Double team moves au plenty, but Kairi able to fight off Ruby, get back into the ring well before the 20 count. Tags out to Asuka, but Liv takes them both down. Big knee to the midsection by Liv Morgan into the camel clutch, trying to make her humble, but Asuka's able to escape. Asuka, a submission specialist, a striking specialist, but she can't stop anything there as Ruby and Liv go for the double dropkick, connected, and now Asuka, though she caught Ruby into the Kimura lock. Kick to the midsection. Asuka off the ropes, duck under by Ruby, but Asuka takes her down. And now here we go as they test one another with strikes here, and Asuka wins the exchange. Asuka goes off the ropes and a big drop kick to the face. Go behind by Asuka. Victory roll by Ruby. One. Only a 1 count. Liv back in. Double drop kick again by Liv and Ruby. Off the ropes and a leg drop by Liv. Morgan now. Neck breaker to Asuka. Liv definitely starting to feel it here as she hits the Boston Crab. It's applied, but Kairi Sane able to break it up for her partner, and now a double back suplex by Asuka and Sane. And now Sane back into the ring, but Liv Morgan taking out both of them. Locks up, body slam. into the leg drop by Morgan. A lock up again. And this time Kairi getting the advantage. But as I say that, back elbow into a spinning kick to the face. Kairi still standing as they go back and forth there. And both women collapsing to the mat. After that striking exchange, the fatigue definitely starting to set in for both of these ladies. As Kairi goes off the ropes, goes for a forearm, but Liv moved out of the way, tags out to Ruby Riott, and they both get an attack on Kairi Sane there. Kairi lifts up Ruby, tags out to her partner Asuka, double suplex, sending Ruby Riott all the way down to the outside of the ring. And now the Kabuki Warriors working together to take out Ruby on the outside. Liv there, double dropkick to both of them, taking them both out. But now Liv gets back into the ring, so does Ruby. Asuka just barely gets in there before the count of 20, and now the buzzsaw kick. She picks her back up, goes behind, into the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock applied. Will this be the end? No. Codebreaker to Kairi Sane. Another buzzsaw kick to Ruby Riott. What a match we are seeing here as Asuka tags. Back out to Kairi. Ruby went for the victory roll on Asuka, not knowing that Kairi had been tagged in. Now Liv tagged in. Ruby gonna have to get out as Liv and Kairi, the two legal competitors in the ring. Go behind. Back elbow by Kairi Sane. Tags out to Asuka. Goes for a chop, but Liv takes her out with that punch. Asuka lock applied. Will this be the end? No. Ruby ended up breaking up. And now, all four members of the match in the ring as Liv hits that neck breaker again. Asuka tosses her to the outside. Kairi and Liv fighting on the outside. Now Ruby and Asuka on the inside as Ruby just driving her shoulder into the midsection of Asuka. And now Liv needs to get back into the ring quickly. She does there at the count of 13. Asuka from behind and just tosses her with that release German suplex. Asuka from behind and again, all the way over the ropes and to the floor. Things are just breaking down here. Asuka and Ruby going at it. Big buzzsaw kick. DDT on the outside to Kairi. Asuka and Liv, the two legal competitors, and Liv had a beautiful moonsault there, but thankfully for Asuka, she was in the ropes. Now Kairi helping her tag team partner out with the big tornado DDT, the miss in the eyes by Asuka. Liv, though, great wherewithal to run to her corner so Ruby could tag herself in. Oh, Kairi catches her with the Alabama slam, but she was about to go for the insane elbow. Thought better of it, maybe because Liv Morgan was right there, could have knocked her off the top. But now, Ruby with the kicks to the midsection of Kairi Sane, who was tangled up in the ropes there. Big DDT. We are 22 minutes 2 minutes into this match, and they're showing no signs of stopping as they go back and forth. Kairi, big spinning back fist to the face. She lifts her up to her feet. Headbutt by Ruby. Ruby tags. And in comes Liv. Oh, another back fist by Kairi as she tags out to Asuka. Liv and Asuka started this match, and now they're back in it. Liv, drop kick. Asuka, kick to the head. Asuka's up first. Kick right to the back. But Liv with the neckbreaker out of nowhere, taking Asuka down. They lock up again. Big enziguri. Asuka lifts her up one more time. They lock up. Off the ropes she goes in a hip toss. And Liv telling her how she feels. Go behind. Countered by Asuka into the Asuka lock. And Liv Morgan taps. Liv Morgan tapped out immediately to the Asuka lock. And Asuka and Kairi Sane pick up the win tonight. 100% match evaluation. The Asuka lock did it. 24 minutes, 39 seconds. Liv was close to her partner Ruby, but Ruby just couldn't get into the ring in time before Liv Morgan was forced to tap out to Asuka. And now it's time for our main event as the King of the Ring tournament begins. The winner of the King of the Ring tournament will be the world champion. And here we go as Seth Rollins heads down to the ring to take on Jon Moxley. This one, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be personal. These two men know each other so well from their time in the Shield together. And here tonight, they rekindle their rivalry, as they've also fought many times in the past, including for the biggest prize in all of WWE, and now they're trying to climb the ranks here in ALW and reach the World Championship. And they could do that by winning this tournament. And now, Moxley and Rollins, they know each other so well. Rollins with a drop toe hold there on Moxley. These two men not going to hold back against one another as Rollins hit that suplex, but Moxley right back up and just hammering away. But speaking of that, Seth Rollins bringing back some heat here as he gets sent off the ropes, goes for the knee to Moxley, but Rollins was able to stop that in its tracks. Moxley throws him off the ropes, but Rollins held on. Double axe handle to the back by Moxley. Club to the back by Seth Rollins as, oh, facebuster there. That was pretty quick early into the match. Only a one count. As they lock up again, big knee to the midsection by Moxley, and here we go. Like I said, this one's going to be personal. Certainly been a brawl thus far, and both men already collapsing to the mat. Moxley went for something there, but oh, he caught him again and hits the air raid crash. Neckbreaker though. And now both men back up, club to the back again. Each King of the Ring match, except for the finals, will have a 30-minute time limit as Moxley just biting at the head of his former partner, his former friend, and again. And now Rollins is gushing blood out of his head. That's just disgusting. Now Moxley, back elbow to the face, but he returns with a shot to the midsection, a one count, and a kick out. There'll be 30-minute time limit in all tournament matches of the King of the Ring tournament, except for the finals, which will be a 60-minute time limit. Because these guys got until that clock in the bottom right hits 30 to finish this match. If not, it'll be a draw, and both men will be eliminated. Here we go. Moxley, oh, just tossing him out of the suplex, and then hits the lariat. Shot to the midsection by Moxley, who climbs to the top rope and hits a top rope elbow. Super kick out of nowhere by Rollins. And now he's going to try to follow that up with a DDT. Dragging Moxley away from the ropes and lifts him back to his feet, but Moxley grabs Rollins, elbow to the back, goes behind, big club to the back again. And now lifts him up again, goes behind, and another double axe handle right between the shoulder blades. But Rollins again hits the neck breaker, or the DDT I should say, cracking the neck of Jon Moxley. Shot to the midsection, a couple knees to the face. Just blasting Moxley in the face, but now Moxley again with the air raid crash. They lock up. Rollins sends him off the ropes. Duck under by Rollins. Off the ropes goes Rollins, and a big knee to the face. Off the ropes again, another knee. Two straight high knees by Seth Rollins, a move he used to break the nose of John Cena in the past. And now Moxley, though, still fighting on against the bloodied Rollins. More knees right to the nose of Jon Moxley. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a broken nose after this one. But now they collide, and Moxley ends up on top. Gives them the old double finger defense before going behind. Facebuster into the cover. 1, 2, no. Just look at the blood staining the mat here tonight as Moxley gets taken out with that lariat. Super kick there by Rollins. He lifts him up, but Moxley fighting on. Both men off the ropes and a big knee by Moxley. Returning the favor. But a DDT stops Moxley in his tracks yet again. Go behind, into the knee. The ripcord knee. He calls that the Kingslayer, and has he slain Moxley? No. Moxley able to kick out. Hits the big shoot headbutt. He lifts him up, they lock up. Moxley puts him in the corner, but Rollins counters with a huge neckbreaker. Just what he needed there, and now hits the drop kick, but Moxley is up first. Rollins could have lost too much blood as Moxley continues to work on that open wound. Moxley, oh, he didn't know where he was going. And now Rollins off the top with the Phoenix Splash, but it's a rope break. My God. This one's getting good, folks. And a big super kick by Rollins. Lariat by Moxley. He picks him up. They lock up, and Rollins now grabbing Moxley and bringing him to the center of the ring. Super kick to the face off the knees. Oh, but the shot right between the legs by Jon Moxley. Forearms to the face as he goes off the ropes, and it's a big knee. But, oh, underhook facebuster again. Rollins, though, he gets caught. Into the Death Rider. 1, 2, no. Rollins kicked out. Lifts him up, Falcon Arrow. But he's in the ropes. Another Death Rider. Another cover. 1, 2, no. Another 2 count. And Rollins hits the DDT. Rollins climbs to the top rope. Frog splash. 1, 2, no. Again, Moxley kicks out. Another face buster. Rollins lifts him up. Falcon, no! A suplex to the outside. That creates some separation, some much needed rest for Rollins here, but Moxley back into the ring. Moxley catches him. Air raid crash. Into the cover again. Will this spell the end for the Messiah? No. He has risen again as he kicks out and hits another DDT. Go behind. Moxley countered. Go behind by Moxley. Countered by Rollins. Moxley just tosses him. And now Moxley looking for something here. Off the ropes and hits a lariat. Lock up. Super kick by Rollins. Moxley! Oh, the paradigm shift. Into the cover. 1, 2, no! Another kick out by Rollins. Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, no! Moxley got him up, but Rollins lands on his feet. Kick between the legs. Moxley has him. Bring him over to the corner. What's he looking for here? Hits another lariat. Shot between the legs again. Rollins though catches him. Another Falcon Arrow. The third of the match. 1, 2. No. Again Moxley kicks out. Now he's putting him up on the top rope. What does he have in mind? Oh my God! Paradigm shift off the top. 1, 2, 3. Good Lord Almighty. Jon Moxley has done it. Jon Moxley has won this match. And he advances in the King of the Ring tournament. No better way to end a near perfect first episode than with a perfect match. 100%, 20 minutes almost. The double arm suplex it says, but I call that a Death Rider or a paradigm shift off the top rope. Gets Moxley the win, and sadly for Seth Rollins, his dreams of becoming the champion are over. I want to thank you all for watching the very first episode of A-LEX Wrestling Raw is War. I hope you enjoyed it. Please follow me on Twitter at @A_Lex on YT. Like the video and subscribe. Also, tell me your thoughts on the first episode. Anything you want me to change, anything you liked, anything you disliked, let me know. I have been A-LEX, and I will see you later.